So 1 out of 4 families in the United States have dogs for a pet. Of all the dog breeds, the Yorkshire Terrier is one of the most popular. Many people choose their dog for many different reasons, and actually me and my wife chose the Yorkie because a huge part is they're hyperallergenic, which means that we have very bad allergies, and hyperallergenic dogs actually do not trigger our allergies to go off. And so couple of things I'm going to show with you today is a few tips on how to groom them because it's a daily thing you have to do with them. And also I'm going to share some information that I found kind of intriguing as well that I learned about them. The Yorkie is actually the Yorkshire Terrier is a feisty, alert, energetic, scrappy dog. They can also be very sweet though. I guess you could say they can be described as a dog with a very big personality. They crave close attention and contact with their owners, and they actually will follow you around all day like a shadow. They get along with other strangers very well, but they can also be aggressive towards other dogs. The Yorkie is actually, its bold nature comes from their ancestors, which include the long extent of Clydesdale Terriers and Black and Tan Terriers. Scottish weavers who migrated south to England during this time actually took their terriers to York, Manchester, and Leeds, which is in England. And the weavers ultimately crossbred their terriers with local dogs, created smaller ones, which is a faster and feistier, which is known as these kind of today, which gives them a shimmering cloak and a blue gold kind of hair. The York is provided to be a fine rat terrier in England in their wooden mills, which is a skill they still have today. And at times the dogs were called the broken-haired Scottish Terriers or a Tor Terrier, but by the 1870s they were known as Yorkshire Terriers. And then by 1872, Yorkshire actually made their way to the U.S. So now actually I'm going to show a few things with you real quick. Here's my little dog, my wife's dog, and first thing I like to do is I like to use a detangler right here. It's a spray that we came up with kind of to spray on their coat real quick before we brush them, because no dog likes to be brushed with their hair dry, but because it will actually break their hair off. So the first thing I do is I will just spray her down real quick. I usually don't like it, but you got to do it. Just rub it in real quick because it actually has a little bit of a conditioner in it, which obviously we know conditioner will soften the hair up. So the next thing I have is a flea comb. So you run the flea comb through the hair, just like this, and it will actually just kind of pick up on little tangles they have in their hair. So, and also, I'll show you the other brushes. I have a closed tooth kind of brush, and it actually is the one that gets the tangles out. So I'll run it through, find a tangle just like that, put my hand underneath the hair. Because no dog likes to have this kind of bristled brush right up against your skin. So obviously that hurts, you know. So I like to be nice to them and just make sure I don't scratch up their skin, because I don't want mine scratched up either. I run it through. No tangles yet, which is good. The thing is that their back area gets a lot of tangles. She doesn't have a lot right now, but actually dogs like to sit down, obviously, on their butt. So you like to always check this area, make sure there's no tangles in it. She's not bad right now. And she's pretty good. So I take this brush as well right after, which is a normal brush, has this side and then this side. So I run it through the hair real quick, just to smooth her hair back out. Just like that. Alright. One more tip as well I'm going to show you real quick is dogs tend to get tears right there in their eyes. Just like we do. The thing is they cannot actually get the tears out just like we can, because we can look in the mirror and just wipe them right out of our eyes. So I like to rub this in her eyes, not in her eyes, but around her eyes real quick. Get this brush right here, not the fine one, because the fine one might scrape her face, and so I like to run it through real quick. Not quick, just kind of slowly, and just see what I can get out. Make sure her face is clean. Just like that. Alright. She looks good. Oh, sorry. Now, these are just a few tips I've learned from my wife teaching me over the years, and obviously, these dogs are very loving and caring pets that we've enjoyed very much. And actually, I hope you learned some information today about Yorkies and how to groom them. Thanks.